The Muse right there with Starlight. Hey, it's Kellen here on the morning cruise control 809. Got Powers on Ricky in the studio. It is time for the Power Hour. What's up, Rick?
Not much, man. How you doing?
You know, it's another wonderful Tuesday, man. Glad to have you in the studio, and always a good time when I have you on the show, man.
I tell you what, it's March 18th. Happy late St. Patrick's Day to everybody out there. Did you wear green yesterday?
Yeah, look at my
Of course.
uniform.
I'm looking at your uniform right now.
I had it on green all day. So.
I had green on too. It's on my watch. That's it. I didn't get pinched.
Nobody pinched you?
No.
I'm surprised nobody went up to pinch you and then they saw your watch at the last second. That's what I used to always do, wear something small green so they get pinched. Because if they pinch you and you weren't supposed to be pinched, you get to punch them, right?
You just slap them.
Yeah.
No.
I knew it was something. I can't remember all the rules of it. But yeah, definitely March 18th. And, I know there's a bunch of big releases that came out today.
We got some big releases on DVD and Blu-ray. Also have some video games. And we're going to be talking about things playing at the movie theater this weekend. We played last weekend and what happened at the Yokota Exchange this weekend as well.
Oh, my goodness. I don't even want to talk about what played this past weekend because I'm a little upset that I didn't make it over there.
Spartans!
Oh, my goodness. I'm a Spartan kick myself here in a moment. Stay tuned, folks. We're going to have more from Powers on Ricky. But first, we got Imagine Dragons. They're on top of the world. 8:16, Nickelback right there with When We Stand Together. Hey, remember, this afternoon at 3 o'clock, we'll have the exclusive Facebook Town Hall broadcast with USFJ Commander Lieutenant General Sam Angelella and Command Chief Master Sergeant James Laurent right here on Eagle 810. So make sure you stay tuned for all of that. Hey, we got Powers on Ricky in the studio right now. It's 8:17, and yeah, it's the Power Hour. We got to talk about new release DVDs. Ricky, what came out today, brother?
The movie Frozen is out today. Everybody, for the family, for the kids, for big kids, little kids, a lot. Everybody. This movie is for everyone. Frozen is out on DVD and Blu-ray at the Yokota Exchange, or whatever particular exchange you may be at. But yes, we have it at the Yokota Exchange. Remember, we open the doors at 9 a.m.
Have you had a chance to see it yet?
I haven't seen it yet, but I know it was up for, I think it won best animated film as far as the Oscars this year. I believe.
It was up for a lot of stuff, and
yes.
I've heard great things about it. Another one of those is like you have to see it. You know,
I heard it was like a really cool comedy adventure. It looks like it's one of those really cool comedy adventures, kind of like how The Incredibles was.
Yes.
You know, if you saw The Incredibles. But,
definitely.
You know, Frozen is out on DVD and Blu-ray. It has a lot of good music in it as well. You know, it's one of those for the family. So I know I talked to some people there waiting for it. So people came up to me last week. It's like, is Frozen out this week? I'm like, no, it comes out March 18th. We already have it. I can show it to you. You cannot touch it.
He's 33 years old with no kids asking you about Frozen.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
It's okay.
It's for everybody.
All right. And also, big movie, Jennifer Lawrence.
Yes, Jennifer Lawrence is in this movie called American Hustle. This is one movie that was nominated for Best Picture, nominated for a lot of awards. I think Jennifer Lawrence was nominated for Supporting Actress again. She won last year, but she was nominated for Best Supporting Actress in this one. So was Bradley Cooper.
So this has a nice little cast.
Yes, it does. Has Christian Bale. Has a lot of people. So yes, the former Batman. Christian Bale is in this movie. 2 weeks in a row, he has a movie coming out. So he's still making moves. American Hustle is basically it's a fictional film set in the alluring world of one of the most stunning scandals to rock our nation. So it's that's the premise of the movie. Bradley Cooper plays like a FBI agent, I believe, in the movie, and like I said he was nominated for Best Supporting Actor in this movie, so he did a really good job. So this is definitely one of those movies that I believe that you will enjoy if you were to pick it up, and that's out on Blu-ray and DVD today in the Yokota Exchange.
They did a good job of making sure they supplied the men with their eye candy.
Oh, you ain't lying.
With Jennifer Lawrence, and then the ladies they get Bradley Cooper. So they did. They did a good job.
I think
right there.
not this year, but the year before. Last few years ago, he was like the People Magazine's Sexiest Man Alive or something like that. So, yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that list, but People Magazine.
This year, I think, or last year
it was
Adam Levine.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're hot at the time. He's still. I mean, they're still hot. I mean, as far as them making movies. Okay, making movies.
He said, "Let me clarify. What else we got out there, man?
We got the movie Saving Mr. Banks. Now, this is a movie. If you're not familiar with, everyone knows who Mary Poppins is.
Oh yeah.
So Saving Mr. Banks is actually about the backstory of how the movie
chim chimney
supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
If you say it out enough, it's always out.
No one knows the second. No one knows the verse to the.
I'm the lie.
Right.
Okay, I'm
it's
sorry.
It's like the cop song,
Because I was afraid to speak when I was just a lad. When my father gave me nose a tweak and told me I was bad. All right, I'm done. Leave it alone.
And then
Saving Mr. Banks is what's the premise of this movie?
It tells the story of how Mary Poppins was made. how the script, how everything came to be.
Is this a documentary or is it?
It's not a documentary.
No?
It's actually just a movie about how everything came together. I believe Tom Hanks is in the movie. I believe he plays Walt Disney.
Really?
In the movie, right? So, this one, it's pretty cool. If you saw Mary Poppins, and if you ever wanted to, know how things came to be, how this movie came to the big screen, how it's one of the biggest movies ever made. This tells the story of that, and then like I said, it has Tom Hanks and it has some other very, very well accomplished actors in it as well. That's on DVD and Blu-ray.
If it has anything to do with Walt Disney, I think you should go see it. You know why? You know where Walt Disney's from?
Where's he from?
Missouri.
And we're gonna end it like that, aren't we?
And was there any more movies?
That's about it. I mean,
that was the most notable ones right there.
Those are the both. Yeah, we have some other movies as well. We got some anime for all you anime fans out there. So we got a big shipment in today. But the big movies today are Frozen, American Hustle, and then Saving Mr. Banks. Did I say that right?
Saving Mr. Banks? I believe you said
the
that
movie
right.
about how Mary Poppins was made is out today.
Well, also, folks, there are a bunch of a big video game release.
Yes.
You're not going to want to miss out on that. We'll also be talking about some movies that'll be coming up and movies that actually played that I'm so mad I can't get over this right now. Spartan kick me. Actually, we're going to videotape it. I'm going to let you Spartan kick me in the chest for missing this one.
Okay.
All right. Stay tuned, folks. Your weather is on the way and more music here on Eagle 810.
Here's your weather.
All right, let's take a look outside of our Eagle 810 studio. It's currently 49 degrees. Today you can expect partly cloudy skies, with today's highs rising to the upper 60s. Tonight, partly cloudy skies. Tonight's lows are going to drop down to the lower 40s. And tomorrow, partly cloudy skies. Tomorrow's highs are going to be in the mid-50s, with tomorrow's lows in the mid-40s. Today's exchange rate, well, it's 99 yen to the U.S. dollar, courtesy of Community Bank. It is now 8:23. We have your Pacific Radio Report coming up here in a bit, and more from Power Zone. Ricky, we're talking about videos. Yes, video games that have been released, and also movies coming up at the Dakota East Theater this weekend. You don't want to miss out on that. Your chance to win a $25 exchange gift card is right around the corner as well. Here's Eminem, Rihanna, The Monster. 8:28. Not only will you have the Pacific Radio Report coming up, but you'll have a chance to win a $25 exchange gift card coming up here in a moment. But first, we're going to be talking about a new release. A big video game came out. Rick, what's up, man?
Yes, if you're a fan of the Metal Gear Solid franchise, well, you'll definitely be in the Dakota Exchange today because we have received quantities on virtually every new gaming system of Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes.
That goes, like, I was playing those back, I'm talking about, like,
way back.
PlayStation, like, 1.
Way back.
Yeah, like, way back.
Like, it says Metal Gear Solid 5, but it's been more than 5 years. They've been making them. They're making different ones.
They most certainly have, and definitely a solid game right there. Any other big games then?
Well, first I want to say, this one, Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zero, is available on the Xbox One, PlayStation 4, the Xbox 360, and the PS3. You have it for all the consoles, so you can stop by and pick that up. We also have another game, Infamous Second Son. That's for the PS4. We have that today. And then we have a game called Yaiba Ninja Gaiden. That's out on systems as well. So we got some really big releases today. People have been asking where the games coming out. Are you going to have them? Yes, we do have them at the Dakota Exchange. So stop by and pick them up. But the really big one is Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes. We still have quantities of the game that came out last week, which was Titanfall. That's a really awesome game as well.
Have you got on that one yet?
I haven't gotten that one, but I've seen the gameplay, watched it, and I've got some really positive feedback from people who have purchased it, because there have been quite a few people who have bought it. I've seen the sales, but that's a first-person shooter. Of course, everyone knows who's familiar with Metal Gear Solid. For the most part, is third-person game. So that's a really big game that's out today. This past weekend, we had some movies playing at the Dakota East Theater. If you missed it, like somebody I know.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, 300 Rise of an Empire played over the weekend.
Oh my goodness.
I happened to see it, and I happened to like it a lot. It was over the top, visually stunning, which is what you come to expect, from that film franchise. So it was very, very cool movie. It will be coming back around the console planes soon, but remember the Dakota East Theater. We have movies playing each and every weekend and throughout the week. It went through a digital theater upgrade about a year and a half ago, so it plays movies in 3D. I saw it in 3D, so definitely.
How was that? I mean, how did that compare? I'm telling you right now, I'm not huge on the 3D movies because every time I watch one, I feel like I'm about to have a seizure.
Well, I've said that. Well, I mean, they've said that when the film sometimes they don't film the film in 3D and then they convert it, so that may mess with that may mess with you a little bit. But I believe this one was filmed in 3D and it wasn't bad. I shouldn't say it wasn't that bad. It wasn't bad because it was more like you were looking through a window rather than things popping out at you.
Really?
But there were some times where you can tell it wasn't. It was intended to be made in 3D because there were some scenes in there where things came up on the screen.
It's like, whoa.
Yeah,
okay.
I won't say what, but you can imagine if you know the
probably some spears being chucked and it looks like one's about to fly by your head and you're like,
you can say that. But the premise of the movie was really good, so that was awesome.
I'm extremely disappointed in myself for missing this one because
I was looking for you, man.
It played 3 days in a row at Yokota's East Theater, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna hit one of those days. And then when Sunday came, I was like, all right, I'm gonna go see it Sunday. It was at Sunday at like 9 o'clock, and I was like, oh man, that's too late. I got the show in the morning. Not gonna make it, and then I look on the schedule and it's not coming back for a while.
Yeah, not coming back for a while. It's a first-run movie here through the Dakota Exchange, but then once we get it, it has to go around.
Yeah, you gotta you gotta strike it while the iron is hot.
Exactly, and it's hot. It's the #1 movie in the world right now. So, but we still got some movies playing this weekend. We got a movie Need for Speed 3. Need for Speed is coming out this weekend.
Does that have to do from Breaking Bad in it?
Yes, it is. Has a guy from Breaking Bad.
Yeah, and, Jesse Pinkman.
There you go.
He'll forever be Jesse Pinkman.
He's hot right now too. So it's like, you know what? Need for Speed is an awesome video game franchise. Let's put you in the movie, and that's playing this weekend at the Dakota East Theater, as well as Tyler Perry's Single Moms Club.
Okay, well, folks, definitely some good movies for you to go see. I'm looking forward to hearing in a couple weeks Divergent coming out because I read the books. I'm on the third book right now, and I've been saying I'm on the third book for the last couple weeks. First 2 books I read in like a week, and then this third one I've been on it for a minute. So
are they making one movie, or are they making like 3 movies?
It's going to be probably 4 movies. Because you know how they like to do
that third one.
They break it into 2 movies, just like to get that extra dough out of it. That's what it'll be.
Thank you, Harry Potter.
Yeah. All right, folks, stay tuned. We are 2 minutes away from giving away a $25 exchange gift card here on the Morning Cruise Control. That's coming up right after your Pacific Radio Report.
Ladies and gentlemen, now it's time for the Power Hour, the Power Zone giveaway of a $25 exchange gift card. And the question is...
All right, people, me and Kellen Carr, we're feeling very generous today. All right, so for your chance to win a $25 exchange gift card, all right, the movie American Hustle is out today. There's a whole slew of characters or actors are in this movie.
Jennifer
Lawrence, Jeremy Renner. One of them is Christian Bale. Now, for your chance to win that $25 exchange gift card, can you tell me the name of the character he played in the Dark Knight series?
Holy moly. All you got to do is call up 225-2379, or if you're off base on a mobile phone, 042-552-2510, extension 52379, and let us know the character that Christian Bale played in the movie Dark Knight. And you'll be today's winner of the $25 exchange gift card. Ricky is being oh so generous. Such an easy question, but that's cool. We'll let that roll. Here's Justin Timberlake, though, with his latest single, Not a Bad Thing. Phone lines are open now. Eagle 810, who's this?
This is Dave.
What's up? How you doing, brother?
All right, couldn't get through.
You couldn't get through?
It seems like maybe I was pushing the wrong buttons.
You might have pushed the wrong button. You got to answer, brother.
I got one. Is it Batman?
Yes, it is
most
Batman.
Definitely is Batman. You are today's winner of the $25 exchange gift card.
And Batman is also otherwise known as who?
Bruce.
There you go, Bruce Wayne.
All right, both
back
answers.
In your younger days.
Bam.
Bam, bam. What are you gonna do with this $25 gift card, Dave?
I think I'm going to go check out that Batman series.
You gonna go check out that
There you
Batman
go.
series?
Dark Knight.
All right. Well, listen, Dave. All you gotta do is tell us who's your favorite radio station.
Eagle 810, especially with you guys.
Eagle 810.
Boy. 844 Paramore right there with Ain't It Fun. And it is fun because it's the Power Hour. We're here, Kellen and also Power Zone Ricky in the studio right now, and we're having a good time. And congratulations to Dave. He was today's winner of the $25 exchange gift card.
Yes, the movie American Hustle is out today, so basically we were very generous. We asked
Uber generous.
Christian Bale's in the Dark Knight franchise, which was, of course, Bruce Wayne, or otherwise known as Batman, or Batman, otherwise known as Bruce Wayne.
Batman, Bruce Wayne, Dark Knight, all the same guy, you know? They're all the same people.
So yes, we used The Dark Knight to help promote this movie, American Hustle, is out today. That also has Jennifer Lawrence, Jeremy Renner. He played Hawkeye in the Avengers, and then has a whole slew of really good actors.
I feel like we always use these superhero characters like as references and stuff. We always do.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean?
So what was going on as far as sales around the exchange?
Well, this past weekend, I know a lot of people took advantage of this buy more, save more with your military star card. First of all, if you don't have a military star card, it's really easy. You can apply for it actually at the registers. It takes about less than 5 minutes. The pen pad at the register prompts you for certain information. You fill it out, and then you can get approved for a star card, and you get 10% off your first day's purchase. So if you don't have one, sign up, because we may do some other military star promotions. We also have military star promotions across the board in the exchange, but we had one this past weekend specifically at the Dakota Exchange, and a lot of people took advantage of that.
So what would you say to someone though who looks at those star cards like, man, that's another credit card, I'm scared, I don't want
Well, I mean, it's just another way it's another option for us to have you save money. That's part of our slogan, and we save you money every day. You don't have to do it, but there are incentives for you having the military star card. You can get the gold card, or you can get the black card. You can actually use a black card off base as well. You can get points, and then like I said, there's incentives for using it at exchange. You can also use a military star card at a Navy exchange as well.
Wow.
So there's other
there are some
benefits.
perks to it. A lot of perks to it.
There are some perks to it. Of course, it is our exchange credit card, but like I said, we do have incentives for it. We may do one this weekend. So you never know. I think it's always good to have it in your back pocket, maybe.
Most definitely,
so to speak. But that's what's going on. Some quick information about the iPads. We have some older generation iPads. If you purchase those with select iPads, you'll get a $100 exchange gift card. All you gotta do is stop by the Dakota Exchange and ask us which ones. We have the signs up throughout the facilities, or if you're a member of the BX Buddy List for Dakota, you get the emails. The emails go out every Thursday. If you're not a member, you can go to shopmyexchange.com and look up our buddy list. You can sign up that way, or just come into the manager's office and sign up for that. So
you get them hooked up in there.
Exactly. And some PlayStation 4 information. We will be receiving a shipment in. Stay tuned. It's going to be probably within the next 2 to 4 or 5 days when they may come in. We're going to have signage out. I can't say specifically whether we're going to do a raffle or not. I know we're receiving very limited quantities, but those are very hard to come by. So just stay tuned. But the PlayStation 4s will be at the Dakota Exchange in the coming days.
I know there are a lot of people that have been, they didn't get the first round, with the raffles and whatnot. So I know there are a lot of people still anxious and ready to cop their PlayStation 4s.
Well, I mean, the Xbox One, we've been we'll be getting that in more regularly, I should say. We've had more shipments, and we have more quantities of it and accessories. But PlayStation 4 has been a little bit different. This is going to be our 4th shipment to the Dakota Exchange, but we're getting them in. And the quantities are a little bit bigger this time. So, all we try to do is just, try to give everybody an ample opportunity to have a chance to purchase it. So,
well, because it's not fair to those who have to work, who work one shift as opposed to other.
Right.
It gets dropped, and then, because I was at work, I wasn't able to get it.
Right.
The raffle is the more, fair system. So
right, and honestly, there isn't a tremendous amount of competition around. You just can't go anywhere and pick up one. So you want to give, if we're the main store that that has them, then we want to give everybody ample opportunity to have a chance to come in and purchase it. If we're not getting them in, but once every few months or whatnot. So
exactly,
that's what we're trying to do to help everyone out in the military community in the Conto Plains.
All right. Well, folks, stay tuned. It's 8:49. We got 11 minutes left in the Power Hour. We'll be wrapping things up here in a moment. But first, we got weather and more music on the way here on Eagle 810.
Here's your weather.
All right. Let's take a look outside of our Eagle 810 studio. It's 56 degrees right now, and it's getting warmer. Today, you can expect partly cloudy skies, with today's highs being in the upper 60s. Tonight, partly cloudy skies, with tonight's lows dropping down to the lower 40s. Tomorrow, partly cloudy skies. Tomorrow's highs are going to be in the mid-50s, with tomorrow's lows in the mid-40s. Today's exchange rate, well, I got 99 yen and US dollar ain't one. Here, I don't even know where I was going with that. 8:51. I'm getting back to the music right now. Man, I'm feeling loopy right now. I think it's that full moon, Rick.
It gotta be.
It's gotta be. Here's John Legend, All of Me. 8:56, All of Me, John Legend right there. Hey, we're wrapping up our 3rd hour, the Power Hour, Power Zone Ricky. Want to thank Rick for coming in today, man, as usual.
No problem. Remember, Frozen is out today on DVD and Blu-ray. American Hustle is out as well. Saving Mr. Banks. We also have the movie Men Down a Long Walk to freedom. Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes is out for virtually every console that's out. We also have Infamous Second Son. Remember, always check out shopmyexchange.com, real-time movie theaters. Choose your base in your region. You can see what's playing at the Dakota East Theater or whatever particular installation you may be at. PlayStation 4s are coming soon. Remember, we buy back used games and we sell them as well.
All right, we most definitely do all that. And gotta say, big shout out to you. Last week, I understand you were a champion of sorts.
Yes, you were a champion as well. Congratulations to FSS for winning the 2013-14 Intramural Basketball Championships. Compiled a list of very awesome athletes.
Hey, stay tuned. We still got 1 hour left and a Super Bingo ticket to give away here on the Morning Cruise Control. And your AP Radio News is up next. Coldplay right here, though, with Paradise.